way that my children were raised is everyone is equal, everyone belongs here. We can find a lot of good in everybody. My children don't view people as colors. They have a lot of children that come over here, half black, half Mexican, black, Mexican. Um, it doesn't matter over here. I have a whole range of different kids that come over here. And most of them are African American, to be honest. So, and they feel comfortable here coming, and they're like my little stepkids. Come in, go in the refrigerator, eat, and that's what I like. That's what I like. They feel comfortable here, and that I'm doing something. That's what I like.
Wow, that really speaks volumes about you and how you're raising your children. For them to be very broad in their experience like that. As a parent, how does that make you feel to see your children have that broad mindset and to have diverse friendships?
It makes me feel really good. Also knowing that they are aunts and uncles, although that they are young, 3 children. Their older sister, who he is from South America, however looks African. I also have a nephew. His child is half black. There's no problem with that. Half white, half Mexican. I mean, there's a bunch of different mixtures that are going in our family now. With the third really generation, the kids are all mixed. So, also seeing that they wouldn't like that being that, you know, some of their blood relatives, different races runs through them. So, they are okay with anyone. Doesn't matter who they are or what they are. And that's what I instilled in them, and that's what I'm proud of. Because even as a young age, although I have not been in, I was 9 when I left Oklahoma, and it was like 20 years, 23 years when I went back to see the difference in how someone's mindset doesn't change, or they don't grow, or they don't learn, or they don't educate themselves. I couldn't wait to come back home, and my kids come that also. So I'm very happy with the way that I raised them.
Definitely. That's incredible. Where do you see, how do you think that this experience will affect your children as they move forward with their lives, finishing school, college, navigating into their careers? How do you think that will affect them, this cultural experience?
I think everyone is equal. Everyone deserves a chance. Everyone should succeed. My main goal is that to see everyone for who they are, for their inner beauty, outer beauty. That was my goal for them, which was different for me being raised for the 9 years over there.
What is it that you would hope? You know, I hear you saying, you know, you place an emphasis on them seeing people from the inside, you know, their inner beauty. What's your hopes for them as they navigate and get older and navigate into the world? What's your hopes for them in regards to culture experience? Because I know it's got to be tough to a certain degree, or they have certain challenges. What's your hopes for them?
My hopes for them is to, 1, finish high school, 2, go to college, educate themselves. My goal is to instill in them morals, how to treat people, respect people, your elders, the things that people grow up with, you know, to be able to, at some point, let them be free to explore the world, but me still behind them, watching them a little bit when they hit those teenage years. And then ultimately be able to let them go and experience and be able to fall and be able for them to pick themselves up, whatever situation or struggle that they're going through. I want them to be strong, independent. Those are some of my main goals for my children.
Would you say that any one of your children has encountered any type of challenges in regards to being interracial, even in a diverse environment such as the Bay Area?
Any challenges with their interracial? I think my oldest daughter has spoke on some things. She sees herself as Mexican, and I explained to her that she's also white, but she is bilingual. She reads and writes Spanish, and I can understand her more acceptance to that side, being that family has been more around, and that's more of what she knows than from my family and my upbringing. She appreciated going over there. They were all accepted. Nothing was said or done. I think she identifies herself more that way and looks at being white as, oh, that's not good. But she has said some things, but not many things. And my oldest son is half Filipino, half white, but he looks Filipino. So there's no challenges, but being that they are, especially my oldest, is seen as a minority, it has been brought to him the challenges that he could face and the things that are available to him through resources for school, grants, scholarships, different things that being a minority that can help him.
So it sounds like you've taught them how to embrace their uniqueness, their cultural uniqueness, their ethnicity, and I think that's something to be applauded. Last thing I would ask you is, so you're in the helping profession in the Bay Area,
Mm-hmm.
and so with it being so diverse, would you say you have an advantage as being a clinician with a diverse background?
I do, but also there's also a learning experience to learn with different cultures, because some things are accepted and some things are not with different nationalities. And I have to respect that and educate myself on that and where I stand with different nationalities. I think it's helpful to be involved with different kinds of nationality as friends, co-workers, or just meeting people, getting to know people, school, education, everything.